Thank you for tuning in. I went on a little trip, little break from all this. I've been to all the southern states on the mid to east coast. You know, Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee, Mississippi, I think. So, you know, feel refreshed. Came back to all these cars that need to be tuned. So you're gonna see some videos. But today we have Joe's vehicle, which again, very nice, beautiful cars. Beautiful car. Looks like he's taken care of it, added some accent. It's very nice. But he's been suffering with this. This is a 2015. And he has an Ecu Master Black. Not ours, somebody else's, which had, you know, driving issues, a whole bunch of other stuff that, you know, he came here for. We tried to fix it. There was a lot of wiring issues. It was just easier just to replace the harness. So we did put our plug and play harness kit on it. He has a stock motor, top to bottom. Now the 2015 or the final editions, it's slightly different when it comes to tuning and mechanically than the other GSRs and other motors. They have hollow valves, which cause issues if you're not careful. So I'm, you know, when I'm tuning this, very wary of, you know, what I'm doing. So tune it carefully. I'm gonna tune it carefully just to make sure that, you know, everything is good. But he does have an FP stock build. So I don't know if you guys remember back in the days when FP offered, you know, where you would send in your turbo and then they would rebuild it to their, you know, specs. It still has those housings. This is one of those turbos. He's saying it's an FP Black, but while I was street tuning this, it doesn't spool like an FP Black. It spools pretty quick. We had a couple of issues with the wastegate, where they're saying it's an 18-pound wastegate, but it took me like 65-70% wastegate duty cycle just to get it up to, you know, like 24 psi. We've since then, you know, did so many things to try to adjust for that. They sent another a wastegate. We put that in, and same thing. But you know, we adjusted the arm, try to get to the boost that we need. But today we're going to be doing flex fuel ECU Master Black, and I guess post tune we'll know exactly what kind of turbo that is. You know, FP wants us to take the turbo out, measure the inducer and exducers to actually tell what it is, but we're not doing that, right? So yeah, that's it. We're gonna tune this and keep you posted.
This is base run on 93. It's around 24-25 pounds, kind of running rich. We are using the ECU Master Black, which is using our own harness, so I know where everything is. It should make it very easy tune. But yeah, it's running rich. We're gonna adjust the VE and try to get the boost up to maybe 25-26 pounds on 93. Just want to mention to anyone who might be interested in getting an ECU Master Black for your Evo 10, definitely do it. It makes the tuning process a lot easier. It's a robust system. I would tell you to pick and choose your harnesses. Talk to your tuner, whoever it is. It might be me or someone else, which harness they prefer, because usually people who tune these things have worked with other companies or they themselves make it. It's always good to go with unknown quantity instead of a unknown variable. This is just 1 psi more, but the fuel has vastly been cleaned up. I'd still need to work on my timing and a few other things. Wastegate being the number one thing because his boost does drop greatly on top. This is still at around 25, 26 pounds. I gotta tell you, this does not feel like an FP Black for sure. I'm pedaling it, but it spools pretty quick. I see whatever boost I need to hit by like 4,000, 4,200, and that's still me easing into throttle as well. I do have to clean up top. There's a little bit of rich condition by 7,000, 6,800. I got to smooth out the timing a little bit, but we're coming close to where I want to be for 93 octane, both fuel boost and timing. So this is no changes other than just the fuel and timing smoothing out a little bit. I think this is where we're going to leave it for 93. I feel like this is not an FP red, I'm sorry, FP black. Either or something's wrong with the turbo. Definitely this does not feel like any of the, it doesn't even feel like an FP green either. So we're going to switch fuels and see what's going on. This is same boost, same everything. The only thing is the fuel's different. This is 78%, 80% ethanol. This is why I love using Ecu Master Black on Evo 10. It's the flex fuel tuning logic. They made it very, very easy. Only thing is the interpolation is backwards to if you compare to other ECUs. You just got to be aware of that. But it's a good start. Again, I don't think this is an FP black, or this is an FP black, but the turbos definitely hurt. So this is peak boost as 28, 29 pounds. And the E85 timing, I put just a little bit hair above 93. This is a stock motor, and he does have those special heads. And we don't like to cross a certain timing threshold on the final editions or 2015 models. And he's getting close to that. But definitely, this turbo not as efficient as advertised. the motor checks out with the compression leak down. It's all good. There's no leaks, no nothing. So everything is pointing to basically the turbo. I'm just gonna add 1 or 2 more psi to see, maybe we're below the efficiency threshold of the turbo, and see what happens. This is 31 psi, and he is not making that power. Not what we hoped. So we are basically going to end it here. I have spoken to Joe about the turbo. He's aware of it. We went back and forth with FP, and this is a couple of years old, I think, the turbo, but definitely something wrong. So we're gonna end it here. Couple of questions I want to answer that I get asked a lot is, do you do e-tunes? I know I don't talk about it a lot, but I definitely do. I would say 50 to 40% of my total clientele is e-tunes. The way to get in touch with me is basically Facebook, Instagram, or email, and all the information is in the description of this video. Thank you guys for watching. Just word of advice: when you do get into aftermarket ECUs, find somebody who has tuned more than 10 cars. I would say, and that's the bare minimum. I see clients coming to me be like, hey, I was the first person, this person did this and did that. I mean, well, yeah, that's why you're in that position. And there's a lot of people that this is a good platform that a lot of people should be familiar with various types of ECUs, so you shouldn't have a hard time finding it. Until next time, thank you guys for watching. Be kind.